Ouagadougou, May 1st, 2025. The Sahel night crackled with treachery as a French spy, hidden in the shadows of Burkina Faso's capital, whispered secrets that could topple a nation. In a grimy bathroom stall, under the flicker of a dying bulb, he relayed plans to sabotage Captain Ibrahim Traoré, unaware that the Lion of Ouaga was closing in. Traoré, fueled by a patriot's rage, had uncovered the traitor's plot and now led a pulse-pounding ambush to seize him mid-transmission. With a kick that shattered the door and a grip that choked betrayal, Traoré's capture of the spy in that sordid restroom would electrify Burkina Faso, humiliate France, and ignite the nation's faith in a leader who hunted his enemies where they hid. This was no mere arrest. It was a heart-stopping clash that would echo across continents, proving the lion's roar could silence even the craftiest foes. The spy, Marc Lefebvre, was a serpent in plain sight. A 39-year-old DGSE operative posing as a civilian contractor, he'd slithered into Ouagadougou 18 months earlier, claiming to advise on water infrastructure. His easy laugh and fluent bambara disarmed suspicions, earning him access to military briefings and Traoré's inner circle. But Lefebvre was a viper, feeding Paris details of Burkina Faso's troop deployments and plans to nationalize lithium mines. His latest plot, to leak falsified reports of Traoré's corruption to spark unrest, all coordinated via encrypted satellite phone from a seedy bar's bathroom, where he thought no one would look. The betrayal surfaced 2 days prior, when Traoré's cyber unit, led by Lieutenant Ouaga, cracked an encrypted signal from Ouagadougou to a French safe house in Dakar. The message, signed El Umba, exposed Lefebvre's plan to transmit damning intel that night. Traoré, his eyes flashing with controlled rage, saw an opportunity to strike. "He thinks he's invisible in a toilet stall," he told Ouaga, slipping a knife into his boot. "Let's show him the lion sees all." With 2 elite commandos, silent killers from the Sahel front lines, he hatched a plan to catch Lefebvre mid-call, turning a filthy bathroom into a trap that would humiliate France. The operation was a high-stakes gamble. Traoré's team tracked Lefebvre to Le Sablier, a dimly lit bar in the Kalouba district, frequented by off-duty soldiers and petty hustlers. Intel pinpointed his routine. Every Wednesday, he'd slip into the bathroom at 10 p.m., locking himself in the last stall to contact his handlers. Traoré, disguised in a worn jacket and cap, arrived early, blending into the bar's chaos of palm wine and high-life music. His commandos took positions, one at the bar, another outside the bathroom door, jamming Lefebvre's backup comms. Traoré's heart pounded, not with doubt, but with the weight of his nation's honor. "This is for the mothers who trust us," he murmured, his hand on his concealed pistol. At 10:02 p.m., Lefebvre entered the bathroom, his sat phone already glowing. Traoré followed, his steps silent on the cracked tiles. Through the stall door, he heard the spy's hushed French. Traoré's mind plan is set. Sanctions will crush him. Traoré signaled his team, then kicked the door with a deafening crash, splinters flying. Lefebvre froze, phone slipping from his hand as Traoré yanked him from the stall, slamming him against the graffiti-scarred wall. "You betrayed Burkina in a toilet." Traoré growled, cuffs snapping tight. Lefebvre, pale and stammering, choked out, "France will ruin you." Traoré's voice was steel. "Call Paris now. Let them hear you beg." The bar's patrons, alerted by the commotion, gathered as Traoré dragged Lefebvre outside, his sat phone dangling like evidence. A commando filmed the scene, Lefebvre's confession, mid-transmission, naming DGSE operatives in a plot to fund riots. "They want Traoré gone," he gasped, "to control your minds." The video, uploaded to X, went viral by midnight, hitting 8 million views. Traoré marched Lefebvre to a military outpost, his face exposed to flashing cameras. "This is a rat who sold us," Traoré declared, the crowd chanting "Lion, Lion," as news spread like wildfire. Ouagadougou erupted in celebration. Market women burned French tricolors, students scrawled Traoré traps on walls, and elders praised the lion's cunning. X-Blaze, #Lion vs Spy and #Burkina Free Sword, the bathroom bus a global meme. France's embassy shuttered its gates, Paris issuing a feeble denial, but a leaked DGSE email admitted, "Lefebvre's lost cripples our Sahel ops." Traoré addressed the nation at dawn, his voice a beacon. "They send rats to break us, but we are upright. Trust me, we'll build a Burkina they can't touch." His words forged ironclad faith. Farmers vowed to protect their fields. You've painted Traoré caging a French shadow, and skeptics rallied, convinced he could lead to prosperity. That night, Traoré stood at a small Sonkar altar, a letter from a barmaid, Zara, in hand. You caught the spy where he hid. Now we know you will save us. The Lion of Ouaga had not just snared a traitor. He had turned a bathroom ambush into a legend, proving to his people that no plot could outmatch his resolve to build a thriving Burkina Faso.